Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Plain Old Plays. As always, I'm your host, Plain Old Trey, and we are diving back into The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Last time we took on the Goron races, upgraded the sword to the Gilded Sword, used the gold dust for that, gained an extra bottle, and then we went and helped out the ranch after getting certified for the powder keg and handled the alien quest. Now, we're not done in Romani Ranch. We still have a little bit more to do with the older sister now. Link has a thing for both sisters, apparently. Kidding. But we're going to help her out, and then we're going to get everything set up to take on the ocean and handle what's out west. I'm looking forward to this episode, and I hope you are too. Thank you so much for supporting the series so far. And without further ado, let's get into it, folks. More Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. All right. And not missing a beat, we're going to pick up right where the last episode ended. Right here in the ranch. I forgot to mention in the intro, last time we did go deliver all of the fairies in Woodfall. We did take care of all the fairies in Woodfall, so we do have the better spin. Alright, so when we were last together, we took care of some aliens that invaded the ranch. That was, there we go. Always nice to have a fairy. That was the start of everything we're gonna do in the ranch. Let me see, we need to turn time back to normal. And we're gonna go see what the older sister, her name is Cremia. We're gonna go see what Cremia, at least that's how I've always said it, has for us. So she's gonna be making a delivery into town, and I want to say it's at the end of today. We're gonna help her out. Dawn of the second day, 48 hours remain. Always wondered, something, let me know what you think in the comments. So, you know, they repurposed a lot of properties from Ocarina of Time for Majora's Mask, and a lot of structures. I'm curious if this was Death Mountain's son. Don't blind me. I'm curious if that was Death Mountain's ring, is what I was getting at, but it's hard to look over there now. Because you can see the textures from different stuff at the ranch in this one, like that's resurfaced and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I can't remember necessarily. Let's see. Are they still sleeping? No. Are they awake? Where are the sisters? Where are the sisters that run this ranch? Hello? Is there anyone home? There she is. Oh my, hello. Romani's going to take our milk to Clocktown too. You're looking after the place. The cows would be all alone otherwise. Yes, sister. I'm going by wagon into town. Would you like a ride? I'll be leaving at about 6 o'clock this evening, so you can join me if you'd like. Fantastic. We'll see you soon. Alright, so we're gonna wait right outside. And, pardon me, nose itching a little bit there. We're gonna fast forward to night. As soon as the night starts, we'll talk to her, and we should be good to go. I can't talk to her, so I'm gonna slow down time to make sure that I absolutely can get in this wagon, because otherwise, oh my gosh, what a waste of time. I'm like kind of panicking because I can't make it trigger to speak to her. There we go. I like how she's got like a little wooden, like almost like steering wheel. Oh, good evening. I'm going to town now to deliver milk. Would you like a ride? That's great. Tonight I'm kind of lonely. I welcome company. I like how Link can't chill. He just didn't sit down. He's just still standing. I guess it's been a while now since our father died. I'm trying to take care of the ranch, but things have been getting crazy lately. Cows always seem bothered and frazzled, and I'm finding broken bottles everywhere. Who's doing it? My sister Romani has been worried too. She's practicing using a bow. She says it's to stop the ghosts. Say, what are the townsfolk saying about that moon? It's bigger than before, isn't it? In town, I have a friend. Her name's Andrew. Andrew, the day after tomorrow is her wedding. So the 4th day. So literally the moon is set to crash the day before Andrew's wedding. I wonder if it will fall, that thing. What? The road. Boy, get your bow ready. First, Milk Road is blocked by a boulder, and now we have to take this detour through ugly country. Are you ready, boy? I'm going to try to get us through here as fast as I can. If any pursuers come from behind, chase them off with your arrows. They may be after my cargo of milk bottles. Do you understand? Thanks, I'm relying on you. If we can get through here, I'll have a big thanks for you. So the thing here, obviously this is the Gorman brothers. You have infinite arrows. So I always just recommend, if you don't want to get hit at all, if you want the, I think if it doesn't get touched at all, you get a special interaction with the sister. If I'm not mistaken. That might be false, but I think if it doesn't get hit at all, you get a special interaction with the sister. So, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They got hit anyways. So anyways, all I was gonna say was just use infinite arrows. Just take advantage of the fact. We didn't lose any, but they definitely got way more hits than they should have. Mr. The bartender, was happy to get his first delivery in quite a while. Thank you, you're pretty cool. This isn't very big, but accept my thanks. Alright, so now we have Romani's mask, which is fantastic. By doing one good deed, a child becomes an adult. That mask is only given to a limited number of adult customers. It's proof of membership. I now acknowledge you as being an adult. You guarded the ranch's milk. Okay, so no, she doesn't do it. Okay, so if you do that quest and you have the mask, she'll hug you at the end. She pulls Link in close. So we can't do the quest that's related with that yet. We have to run the cafe quest back twice. We could do it once now and do the postman stuff, and once later. But what we are gonna do, I wonder if we can snag this. So we got the bunny hood, right? So the bunny hood makes Link fast, but it also allows a little bonus benefit. Okay, he's not in there. So the post office, when he is in there, he does a little race, and if you can stop it at 10 seconds, if you can stop the clock at 10 seconds, he'll, he gives you I think he gives you a piece of heart, but still, it's a good use for your, oh, come on, I need some money. I guess we'll go get some money from the thing. But it's a good use for the bunny hood. Aside from just speed, it also allows that task to be easier. All right. So we're gonna buy a red potion real quick, and it's because there's something crucial we need before we go to the ocean. So we're gonna get this red potion. We have Epona now, and that's the only reason we're able to do this. Without Epona, we wouldn't be able to do what I'm about to do, but we're going to be riding out to the east before we head west. There's somebody that we need to help over there. And in turn, they're going to give us something that's going to help us. All right, so let's get that. Let's equip that. Well, no, not really. I don't want to equip that yet and then accidentally use it. That would be unfortunate. Okay, so we'll just have the Lens of Truth ready to go, and we actually need to go east, and this is west, so we're gonna pop back through the town just because it's faster than going around the entire outside. This time cycle really is just going to be used to prep for the ocean. We're not going to be able to start the ocean, but that's okay. Also, after we do the prep for the ocean, we should be able to come back and do the full quest for that as well. The full Romani mask quest, so let's get Epona over here, and let's go take care of a little bit more business before we make our way into the western side of things. All right, so we're gonna take Epona. Wonderful. Now this is something else they changed in the 3DS version. So in reality, he's over here because thematically it makes sense for him to be. This is the land of like the dead and the undead and everything, right? The spirits still roam these lands kind of deal. The land of Akana. And so there's a spirit right here, and he's asking for something that will give him energy and bring him back to life. Huh? Don't tell me. I'm shocked. You're the first person who's spoken to me. I've been here for many years, waving my arms around and asking for help, but everyone ignores me and passes me by. It's because I'm about as impressive as a stone, right? I'm used to it, though. I have a request. Can you give me some medicine that would make even an unnoticeable stone like me feel better? So we're bringing him the red potion that we just bought. Is that it? I feel better, I think. Thanks. Oh. Here. In gratitude. Now we got the stone mask. So, now, let me practice standing out. Shiro, the stone soldier, was added to your notebook. You helped the inconspicuous soldier. So now he's able to be seen. Okay. So now we're gonna warp back to Clocktown. Now in the 3DS, they changed his location. because the stone mask, there's nothing you need to use it for over here. So what I was saying was, thematically, he's in the right spot for him to be like dead and need to be kind of revived in a sense, but with the red potion. But in the 3DS version, they put him in a much more practical spot, which is the pirate fortress. Now, we haven't gotten there yet. We won't be there for a little while. But that is our first destination once we get the ocean set up for us to start doing stuff. Our goal right now actually is to do the very first part of the ocean setup and then warp back to Clocktown. And we're going to actually take care of the Romani mask quest. So, let's call Epona. And now this is the reason why we couldn't just go out over here to start the game. Just like we couldn't go up north because we needed the arrow to knock that ice shard. Over here, we couldn't get into the west because we need Epona to jump the gates. Very similar to the east like we just did over there to get to Shiro the soldier. We needed Epona. Epona is crucial for the second half of the game. The first half of the game you can get everywhere. Second half, not so much. I always think of Super Smash Bros. Melee when I see this. The Great Bay was one of my favorite arenas to fight in on Melee. I liked it. If you were a Super Smash Bros. Melee fan, did you have a favorite character? If so, let me know in the comments. And did you have a favorite stage? Alright, so see, there's something out there. It's even further away because it's day 2. If we would have come on day 1, it would be closer. So, we need to move it back, but we're also going to get the map. Oh, we don't have coins to get the map for this area. Coins. I play too much Mario. We don't have rupees for that, so we can't get the map open just yet, but that's okay. We'll wake the owl statue up instead, so we have a warp point. And then we're gonna go help this poor soul over here out. Somebody. Please. Get me. The shore. He's all tatted up. I always thought that was cool. That they let him be like tattooed and stuff. He's like a band leader or whatever, and he's all tatted. Oh, we didn't get him all the way to shore? Is he not on shore? Yeah, he's on shore. I was like, hey buddy, what kind of specifics are we getting into here? Is this not the shore? I like his shark mouth belt. So it's like a shark mouth that's open and his body is in between it. And then he's got the bracelets on. And he's tatted up. His fins are like yellow. He's got highlights. Because he's supposed to be an edgy band leader, so like that's not the typical Zora fin color. It's usually like a green. It's not even green. It's usually like the rest. My man's got highlights and everything. All right, let's see what he has to say. I'm Macau of the Zora people, guitarist in the Zora band. I think this is it for me. My final message. Will you listen to it? I'll listen. One, two, three. Oh, baby, listen to me. The carnival's beginning soon. We're the ones they're waiting to see. But that girl, our vocalist, she laid some strange eggs and she lost her voice. You can't even hear what she says. Whoa! In Great Bay now, something is a-happening. Is it now?
Baby!
Oh, baby, listen to me. I don't want to beg Gerudo pirates. They stole that girl's eggs. I went to stop the Gerudo pirates, then pow and bam, I got knocked down and here I am.
Baby!
Baby, if I die like this, even if I die, it wouldn't be in peace, that's for sure. Somebody please rescue her eggs before the pirate takes the toll. Oh, somebody, please heal my soul. That's all. Thank you. That's been Macau's rendition by PlainOlePlays. All right, we need to heal his soul. And just like every other mask we've obtained so far, we're seeing the scene of him passing on and the song of healing playing, signifying that he is moving on and he is being healed in the meantime. He's seeing the things he cares about. Lulu, aka Princess Ruto. I see you. They're like James Cameron's Avatar. They're like James Cameron's Avatar, dude. They're the Na'vi. I had no idea. All he cares about in the end of the day is his band, apparently. Drugs, sex, and rock and roll. This is the Zora way. Epona ruining the scene, won't stop neighing in the background. Amazing. You got the Zora mask. This mask contains the spirit of a legendary guitarist. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of a Zora. Carve my farewell song on my grave. I'm depending on you to help that singer girl. Singer girl. Dude, he literally has eggs with her. Messed up, dude. The disrespect is real. From Macau, he can't stand her. All right, so now we are in a position where there are multiple things we can do to take advantage of the fact that the timeline is where it is. First thing I'm gonna do though, we've got the Zora mask, which means we can complete the Romani's mask quest. Which will net another mask for us. So first thing I'm doing, going back to Clock Town, and we're going to utilize the fact that we now have the Zora mask. The Zora mask will allow us to swim underwater and all the things, and it also yields one of the coolest transformation videos out of all the masks. It looks like a vampire, and that's why I like it. So let's check that out real quick. Let's see the initial scene. So cool. All right, so now that we're here, let's go do another quest for another mask, and then we're gonna head back to the ocean, and we might even, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna end up doing, is knocking out the pirate fortress today. Which, if we knocked out the pirate fortress for the ocean setup, that would mean that the next portion would be available as well, which is the seahorse in the pinnacle rock. So we're gonna need to empty these bottles ultimately. In the end, that's gonna have to happen. That's okay though. you are a member, please come in. So this is my favorite music in the game. Like just idle music. Look, this is the milk we delivered. All right, so this is Toto. He's the band manager. We were scheduled to do a show, but it got canceled. This place has a reputation for being a great live venue, so it's a shame. I'd like to do a sound check, though. I just want to see what it would have been like. Hey, you. Could you help me with your performance? Okay, you play the pipes, right? Go stand under the front left spotlight. Okay, now play your pipes like this. Working on the horns first. Okay, that feels good. What feels good? That wretched, senseless racket? So he hates the music. Could you help me with the performance? Okay, you play the ocarina, right? Go stand under the center spotlight. Okay, play your ocarina like this. Nice, we're making essentially a loop station for this guy. And somehow he's a wizard. He has the power to make two forms of Link be on the stage at once. What feels good? That wretched, senseless racket? Alright. Could you help me with the performance? Okay, you play the guitar, right? Stand right beneath the spotlight on the right. Alright. Okay, play your guitar like this. Alright. Missing something. Missing something heavy. Missing them Goron drums, baby. What feels good? That wretched, senseless racket? He can't stand it, man. He hates the music. Always loved this part. Could you help me with the performance? You play the drums, go stand under the rear left spotlight. Yeah, like one of the smallest spotlights for the Goron. You play the drums like this. So that doesn't sound anything like the Ballad of the Windfish to me, but that's supposed to be the Ballad of the Windfish. Bravo! That was the best! That melody, it brings back so many memories. It's their old standby, Ballad of the Windfish. That's the song the members of the previous generation of the Indiegogo's made famous. I entered show business because I heard this song at the Carnival of Time long ago. By doing performances, I thought maybe I'd get to meet the singers of that song. The one you heard singing must have been the original Lulu, the mother of the current lead singer, who's also named Lulu. So her daughter is singing now. Is that so? I'd like to hear that. I'm sorry I booed you. Please take my mask. We got the circus leader's mask. This mask looks so sad it could put a tear even in a demon's eye. You saw the tears of a circus leader, Gorman. So just add it to your notebook. All right, another mask quest down, folks. Let's get it. Okay, so now... now I actually need to go to the bank and get money for Tingle. I just thought about that. So we're gonna head back over there to get that. Now we're gonna go back and we're gonna attempt to start a little in the pirate fortress and see what happens. I don't think I can get a fourth. I'm trying to think of the bottles. I was trying to think if I could go get a bottle anywhere. So one bottle is from the cafe quest. Another bottle is from the like beavers. But I can't, I'm sitting here trying to think, where is the other bottle, right? Oh, with the Poe sisters. I know this. Okay, so yes, the fourth bottle is going to be the beavers. And we can't get there without the hookshot. So we have to go to the pirate fortress with 3 bottles, which was always the unfortunate part about this. I'll hold on to the bottles until I actually need it. I'll hold on to it until I actually need it, because that way I could use the milk for health if I get hurt. And we don't have to necessarily waste the ferry, just in case if it came to the worst and I needed to be revived, I have it. So we're gonna knock Tingle down, get the map for this area, and head over to the pirate fortress. Let's see. Yes, okay. I was like, ah. We already know what he says. We're not. Okay, Tingle. Thank you. Yes. And there we go. Those are Tingle's magic words. Don't steal them. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna need this, and we're gonna head over this way. Now, if you know how to navigate Pinnacle Rock, truth of the matter is you actually don't need the seahorse, but since we're doing it the right way, we're gonna get the seahorse and everything. But our first destination is to come in. I was gonna say to come inside. But that's what we're doing. Alright, so as you can see, the pirates are on the rotation, but we're gonna put the stone mask on. Then I don't have to worry about the pirates because they can't see me with this mask on. So that is why we went and did what we did the way we did, because they can't even see what's going on. They're like, oh, who is this? It's me. And so we can just swim across the top. Now there are chests down low, but they're just rupees. They're nothing really that I need or that I'm concerned with. So the stone mask just gives you free reign to just swim across. Yes, the Zora would be quicker to go underwater and just do, but like, I'm not too worried about it. We're there. What's funny is I can climb in. I'm pretty sure I can climb into this boat. You can jump on it for sure and stand behind the pirate and nothing will happen to you. It's pretty funny. Because like you have the stone mask on and they can't see you. Alright, so we have to hit this switch with the Goron. Now that's gonna open up down low for us. The Goron obviously can't swim, but the Zora can, so we're gonna switch and we're gonna take advantage of that lovely Zora swimming. Now, they completely butchered the swimming of the Zora in the 3DS version. In the 3DS version, you can't freely do, I forget what it is. There's a couple things you just can't freely do. They completely ruin the swimming on the 3DS version. Similar to how they ruined the Deku hops on water in the 3DS version. Which is a shame too, because all of it is so awesome, especially being a Majora's Mask fan, to see it look so good, you know? There's a chest in the middle here that I'm gonna get. I just was trying to remember how we get over there. Pretty sure this is it. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I thought, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a piece of heart. I don't know why I even went for it now. Alright, we just gotta pull this out of the way. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, rupees, but because there's a bank, we've saved up everything. So it's like, I don't need the rupees, if that makes sense. Like, rupees are always nice, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to open a chest for them. Alright. So now we're up here, and the trick here that you have to be aware of is that that right there will send you back out where the pirates were. So you gotta watch for those, because there's one more vent that will like blow you out. Okay, next. Another chest. A little sparkling water here. Fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Piece of heart is there. Now the bunny hood lets me get that, I believe. Oh. Okay, now that lists that. Alright, so that's for another part. We're not that worried about that. There we go. Perfect. Nice! And that was enough to get the next thing. Very cool. Any day now I'll have accuracy. Okay, so now we're gonna jump out. And swim right into the gate we just opened. Now we gotta be careful, because we come here. And once again, I was trying to see if there's any magic. Once again, there's another one of those little things flowing, and so you have to pay attention. For this one in particular, you're good though. It's just up, it's down low, so you have to stay up top. And try to make it tricky. Throw a little mine in. Nothing to worry about. Nothing that'll phase us. Oh, whoopsie. Whoopsie. Nice. I was just trying to figure out what the big deal was there. Why they had like a thing sitting on top. Nothing, just a Deku nut. Okay. So we're gonna head up here now. A couple more switches and we'll be in the interior of the pirate fortress. You know, I'm pretty sure they want you to use the Zora boomerang a lot in here, but I think the arrows, just being able to shoot a straight shot, are much better. Okay, so now we're gonna start getting around pirates again, so Stone Mask is definitely gonna be something that I wanna have and keep on me, because we don't wanna be spotted. Okay, our first objective is gonna be the Hookshot. And so you see, because we have a Stone Mask, she doesn't see me. Now we do need to snag something for the second half of what we're gonna be doing here. That was actually a bad picture. I need to make sure her whole body is in it. This is for the fish. Oh man! She was all posed, I was ready, and then she just moved on me like that. Come on. This is for the fisherman. He's gonna let us have a seahorse if we give him a picture of a pirate. So that's what we're doing that for. Okay. Now. Hilarious. You can just chop them with your sword. They don't see me because of the stone mask, so I'm able to just run around and do as I please. Now up here, the big hint, we see the bee fly into its hive. So we know that that hive is loaded with bees. I've been waiting for you. And did you find the rest of the eggs? No. But that's because... What are you trying to pull here? People hear the great pirates have lost the treasure they stole will become the laughingstock. Yes, but, Vale, the sea is strangely murky where we were attacked by the sneak snakes. Silence! That's why the Zoras can't send for any help. Now that the eggs are gone, the Zoras should be frantically searching for them. If we don't hurry, the Zoras will get them before we do. There are 4 eggs here now. Go and find the other 3 eggs before those sea snakes eat them. Understood. Wait. The Zora eggs are the only clue we have about that dragon cloud floating over the bay. If what that strange masked one says is true, and if we can get our hands on the treasure that lies sleeping in the temple in that dragon cloud, then we can spend the rest of our lives living the good life. So, get a move on and go find them, now! Understood. So we cleared the room. We cleared the room, and in doing so, the chest is available for us. The Hookshot. I like how this one had a one-size-fits-all hookshot. There was no hookshot, long shot. One size fits all. Let's go, baby. Okay, so check that out. There's the little thing that they used and replaced all the symbols with in Ocarina of Time when it got its like updated version because the original was too close to the Arabic flag. Alright, so we're gonna dive to the surface. So I also like, you know, instead of iron boots, you're a Zora in this one. I like that a lot. Doesn't look very healthy. You better have someone examine it quick. So we got the first Zora egg. We're gonna take this back to the sea lab. We haven't actually gone into the sea lab yet. That's where we're headed. Hopefully this warps me. We are indoors, so it might just echo and not warp me. Okay, it will let me warp. Fantastic. So we're gonna warp back to the Great Bay Coast from here. Getting that hookshot is big because now we can do the Beaver race and go ahead and grab that 4th bottle, which we don't technically need now because we wouldn't need it, but we are gonna go do that. Also in doing that, we will be able to just have an extra bottle, which is never a bad thing. Okay. Actually, instead of the Beaver race, well, we can do it all, actually. We're gonna go do the Beaver race first. We're gonna go do the Beaver race first, and then we're going to hop back, snag the seahorse, go do Pinnacle Rock, and then we're going to head back to, the Pirate's Fortress to finish that up. Okay. Or actually, we might. Ooh, okay. So the way things are shaping up, it's looking like time might be wrapping up perfect on this episode, right before we really dive into the Pirate Fortress quest and all that, which would be phenomenal because that would mean next time that's what we start with, and then we get ready for Great Bay Temple. I just looked over at the clock. I always forget to check based on where we're at quest-wise, and so I don't want to interrupt in the middle of one, but I also don't want to get heavily involved in one and go super over the times that I want these things to be, so. All right. Let's go race some beavers. Let's go race some beavers. So unfortunately, since we're not doing a randomizer or anything like that, we will have to do both Beaver races. We will have to do both Beaver races, the younger brother and the older brother, so I can't afford to mess up. You again. Can't fool me with your green clothes. You want an empty bottle, don't you? You never learn your lesson. Coo. Okay, I'll give you one, but only if you can swim through all the rings in the river under 2 minutes. So do you want to try? Sure. There's a total of 20 rings, and you must swim through them in the right order for it to count. Swimming through the ring that is flashing. I'll show you the way, so follow me and don't get separated. All right, here we go. Okay, so I never understood why they called it the Dampy race and the Beaver race, even though all these people are saying race them. Like, my definition of race has always been like you need to get first place, right? Like if you're doing a race, a competition, you're trying to get first place. It's like, it's not a race to get first place. It's like, oh, it's a race, but like it's a race for you to be behind me and go through all the things that I leave for you to go through. Like the Deku Butler quote, race. It's like, what the what? No, how's that a race? I don't know. How do you feel about that? This one is definitely the easier one, obviously. It's the younger brother. The older brother's gonna be pretty upset when he finds out that his younger brother was out here making deals to give away their empty bottle collection and stuff. Oh yeah, this is gonna be perfect for our time today. This is gonna work out just right. That was perfect. That's not good. Did you call me little brother? I called you big brother. Actually, what? An empty bottle? Yeah, an empty bottle. Don't worry, little brother. To us, empty bottles are treasure. I can't give you one just because you beat my little brother. We can't just give you one. I'll give you one after you race once more against me. So will you try? Sure. The rules are the same, but this time there are 25 rings. Don't fall behind. All right. It's like deja vu. All right. That's how we're starting off. I like how they say the flashing ring, but it's like, you know, it's old school, so like they, instead of flashing, they just like shift colors. It's like red, white. Or maybe that's not white, maybe that's supposed to be a light on the ring. Maybe the ring is a red ring and those are lights flashing on it. I don't know. No, because when they're sitting still... Oh no. We might have messed up, y'all. We might have just messed up, y'all. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, I'm like hitting every ring. Oh, never mind. We caught up. I like his animation for swimming. All right, we've got 2 left. 17 seconds, I don't know. Look at that moon, holy cow. All right. He did it, little brother. Yeah, he did it, big brother. There's nothing we can do, little brother. This is a mess, big brother. You got an empty bottle. Let's go. We underestimated you. Right? So we have time for one more thing. It's not going to be the pirates yet. That's going to be for next show. I'm saving that for next show, but we do have one more thing I can do. We're going to head there and do it now. Over on Milk Road, of all places. Over on Old Milk Road. Okay. So we just need to make it tomorrow morning. Okay, we can't change the time in here apparently. Can we get a Pona in here? Yes. Okay. Now, can we fast forward? Just to tonight? Or, I mean, the dawn of the final day? Perfect. And again, with the Pirate Fortress and everything, we'll be able to do it in the final day. We're going to be able to knock all this out and still have time to spare before we have to reset the clock. So that's good. All right. And the last thing we're going to do today, I thought it was going to be the Beaver race, but not quite. Oh, never mind. They're not here to race on the final day. How about that? How about that, dude? They're not even here to race on the final day. What? I had no idea. That's insane. Let's see what this sign says. Riding lessons have been temporarily suspended. Huh. Well, I'll be. I had no idea that was a thing. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll get super set up for the next show in the Zora Egg Quest, as well as the Pirate Fortress and getting ready for the temple. We'll head back to the Great Bay coastline, and we'll go deliver that picture of the pirate we took. I was gonna go race them. That's another mass quest. I thought we were gonna. I thought this was just gonna be a stream of. I thought this was just gonna be an episode of nothing but races. You know, Beaver races, the Goron races. There's a lot of races on this one. I've never actually sat and thought about it. There's the Deku Butler, the Beavers, the Gorons, the Gorman brothers on the track. That sounds like a rap intro. Gorman brothers on the track. All right. Help me, please. Take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock. Are you interested in that fish? It's a rare fish, isn't it? It's called a seahorse. I caught it swimming around here, just off Pinnacle Rock. Since it's rare, I was thinking of selling it at a town carnival, which should be starting soon. If you want, I'll give it to you, on one condition. Do you have a pictograph of female pirates? Oh, that's it, that's it! I had a picture like that. Well, aren't you a crafty one? You'll give that to me, won't you? In exchange, I'll give you this. You got a seahorse. Hurry, take it to its home near Pinnacle Rock. Thank you. Hurry, take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock. You also capture a lot of things in bottles in this, and they all boss you around. You capture so many things in bottles in this one, and they all boss you around. All right. So we're set for Pinnacle Rock. We're good to go there. And now it looks like we are good as far as these next quests just starting to roll in. So we're gonna save here. And that is going to cover today's episode of PlainOlePlays. I greatly appreciate y'all for checking out what it is that I do and hanging out while I play some Majora's Mask. I've really been enjoying it. Remember, if you want a newer, fresher version of it, the 3DS version's out there. A little bit of it's nerfed compared to this one. Some of the things are different. Some of the things are better. Some of the things, in my opinion, are worse. But overall, it's a great game, and it's been a great time. This is episode 6 of Plain Old Plays. I've really been enjoying doing these, and I've hoped that you all have been enjoying watching all of them. With that being said, our next episode is going to cover us getting the Pirate Fortress done, getting the Zora eggs, getting the New Wave Bossa Nova, and prepping for the Great Bay Temple. And then we will probably do the temple the following show. So, that's going to wrap episode 6. Thank you so much. If you liked what you saw today, remember to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to see you back for more Plain Old Plays. Remember, after Majora's Mask is finished, we've got plenty more plays on the way. With that being said, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for checking out the episode. I sure do hope you're enjoying the Plain Old Plays and all the other content the channel has to offer. If you're looking for other ways to support Plain Old Trey and this community, you can come check us out over on Twitch, over on Kick, or even follow on Twitter. Everywhere you'll find me at Plain Old Trey. Thank you so much for the support always. Subscribe, follow, like the channel, do the things, and we'll catch you next time.